Yo, what's going on everybody? It's MF Buddy and I'm back with another video to help you master your zero build gameplay. In this video, I had a channel member send me over some recent gameplay. I'm going to be going through his gameplay and I'm going to be giving both positive and some constructive feedback to help him improve his zero build gameplay. I wanted to make this video because I want you guys to kind of see a little bit into the way that I think and also check out just ways that you can improve as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so it looks like he got the reboot off right here, and now there's a team pushing in. So this Arrowverse is really good with the sniper rifle. So as you can see, I mean, this guy is just not turning around to even fight back. So great use of the snowball launcher right there, plus cover. Okay, so he gets a knock, and he is just gonna go for a reposition right here, which is really good. And I do that a lot. Like when I finish a fight, a lot of times I'm just going to look to fight it from a different angle because you don't want to be too predictable as far as where you're at. So a lot of times, you know, even in the 1v1 fight, I'm always take a shot and reposition. And it's the same thought process when it comes to finishing a fight. Finish a fight and then reposition and fight the next fight from a different angle. The overall point of it is that it helps, you know, if a team is communicating, okay, he's right over here behind the bush, you know, if you've peeked that too many times, they obviously are just going to know where you're at. All right, so right here, you know, ideally, you actually don't want to fight from this angle. You know, the reason for that is technically this guy actually has an advantage, right? Luckily, Arrow was able to fry this guy, but if you watch it back really quick, so his right is covered, right? So his right side is covered, but ultimately this guy would have a right-hand peek if he would have used the bush to his left, right? Now, luckily he's got the mythic AR and this guy isn't the best player, but you know, ideally the better play would have been to jump over the bush to the right or jump behind the cover behind him and take the fight from that. But, you know, still overall, he comes out on top, able to snipe him and put him down right there. And GG's. So again, that's something that I see Arrow do a lot, which I think is really good. So he finishes the fight, repositions, and really he's just getting himself situated, keeping himself moving as well as to not get headshot sniped. I think that's something that he does really well and something that we can learn from him. So especially in this meta with how many sniper rifles are just on every team, you know, most of the time you'll rock up on a team, there's at least 3 snipers looking at you, right? So always keeps himself moving and combos his movement with slides just to keep as much momentum as possible, which is really good. And I still get shocked that people don't move that much, but that part of, you know, learning has sunk into him and he gets it. He understands that you need to do it, you know. Same with rebooting people. You should be spamming the crouch button. You should be moving as much as possible. Okay, I like this right here. He's sliding downhill. He's pressuring this car. The only thing I don't like about this play right here is that he kind of is just going solo mode right here, which is okay. He's a good player. He's great. He's confident in really sweaty lobbies. That if that was a sweaty team right there, they would have just put him in spectate, to say the least. But I like the way that he slid down the hill right there and applied pressure on that vehicle. And it's a way to, again, keep himself moving, but also being effective and firing at his opponent. I think I've seen this clip. Dang, nice snipe right there. Let's just go back and look at that. It's okay, so he's rotating right here. Sees the glider, lines it up, best of his ability. Boom, headshot snipe. Nice snipe, dude. Yeah, he's freaking out. He wants to clip that. All right, so right here, he's trying to get the team in the vehicle. Realizes that he can't tank a ton of storm. Looks like one of his teammates died in storm. And that is kind of wraps for that teammate. GG's. So he's probably feeling himself right here. I mean, he's got all 12 of the team kills. But notice that this whole game, he hasn't really played with his team. which for anybody wanting to comment on that, just know that that's not his normal, but he probably was just feeling himself. I mean, 13 kills at this point. So check this out really quick. I want to kind of highlight the movement right here because I think that this is a really, really clean play as far as movement mechanics go. So let's check this out. So he sees the footsteps at the same time he's taking the snipe, and look, sprint, slide, and turn around, take a snipe, reposition. Looks like Danny, Crazy Gamer, knocked him out. There's one more time on this. Okay, I'm gonna do it a little bit slower because I think that, you know, there's something to take away from this. Do it in 0.5. Okay, so lines up the snipe, notices the footsteps behind him. Sprint, slide, and turn. You'll actually turn faster like that. Sees him, quick scope, and watch. Immediately behind the tree to reposition. That was a really, really smart play. So he gets put down right there. Awesome, awesome. Now there's 11 people up in the lobby. So he notices that Kuma is down right here. Kuma just got thirsted. And now he's kind of looking for an angle on this guy. Lines up a snipe. Shoots a snowball launcher. Just keeping pressure. So right here, he noticed it right there, but he was a little bit out in the open, just wide out in the open sniping. He caught it last minute. I think he wanted to get a headshot snipe and just get in. Boom. Okay, awesome. So you notice right there, he probably recognized that he felt a little bit vulnerable out in the open, went to the bush to get composure, get control of the situation, and then lined up another snipe, and then was able to headshot that guy. So started off a little bit scuffed, but you know, got it together and came out with a headshot snipe. Just them two. They are rotating to new zone right now, which I think was the good, right call. Car almost flips, but they stay with it. And now they are rotating ahead. So 5 up. They have a good spot right here. Looks like they're gonna go up on this tower. Now, me personally, I would not go up on this tower. It feels incredibly predictable to be up here, but you know, it's not like, you know, god awful of a play. I just feel like for me, if I was rotating and, you know, I saw this huge tower, I would just know that somebody's up in there. So I might just start chopping it down and force the player to come down, or shockwave horizontally and just break it all down at once. I could do a lot, but I don't think that as high of a tower it is, I actually don't think it's a great spot. 2 guys right here. He's hit 110. Oh, kind of does some damage on himself right there and really trying to recover. Nice. Gets a knock. Super, super low right here. Trying to finish it out. They got double pressure on this guy. And GG's, Arrow. That was very, very well played. Awesome, awesome, awesome job, man. Let's go. Just to recap a couple things that I think were positive and some things that I think that Arrowverse can work on. So we'll start with the positive and then we'll go into constructive after that. So as far as positive goes, I think one of the things he does extremely well is he continues to keep himself moving. Now, for a lot of people, they haven't mastered this yet or even started to attempt to do this. In a zero build meta, it is so important that you keep your person moving at all times. So combo your movement with sprint and jumping and sliding. And if you are just waiting in zone, try just jumping up and down, just keeping your player moving, because honestly, you have no idea how many people probably have a snipe aimed at you that you don't see, but they can't hit you just because you're moving all over the place. His movement overall was just really great. The second thing that I noticed is his overall game sense is really at a high level. So as far as constructive goes, honestly, the only thing that I really noticed in this match was that he was playing aggressive, almost at the expense of the team. He kind of just went off, but on the plus side, they got a dub and he popped off. It was a great game. And I know Arrowverse, and that's not typically his playstyle. So it does seem like there is another level of game sense that I think he's going to be able to grow into. But I think right now what I would encourage him to do is to really get into some more ranked and start putting himself in lobbies with a lot sweatier opponents, so we can be introduced to how the game is played at an even higher level more consistently to really just grow that game sense overall. You didn't hear it in this video, but he is an incredible IGL and really knows how to think things through, and he's very aware of what people need, and honestly that's hard to teach, you know. And so this kid is going to continue to grow and be a phenomenal player. And if you want to check him out on Twitch, ZB_Arrowverse. And that's going to wrap up this video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more zero build content like this. I'm MF Buddy. GG's.